Well, welcome back to the Alkaline Oxygen Revolution Network. Pastor David Patan, your host. I'm with Brother Ivan Jasper again. We just want to talk to you about some exclusive things that the water does for the body. And in particular, we want to talk about some of the energizing effects and some of the detoxing effects. And Brother Ivan, I know you've been experiencing some differences with the water.
Yes, sir.
As far as cleansing, energy. Can you give us some details on how you would recommend some of your viewers as far as drinking the alkaline oxygen water?
I recommend, first of all, to have an open mind about health.
Okay.
Without health, you have nothing. And I think what happens a lot of times, we take it for granted until we get to a point where we can't change what we've been doing over the years. And I think what I've learned about the water is, most people don't know that their body is 75% water. You can only feed these organs with water. Coke is not going to do it.
Okay.
Red drinks, alcohol, all of these things, Red Bulls, Gatorade.
Okay.
Great commercials, great advertising, but as you can see, it has nothing to do with the organs.
No value.
No value to the organs. The organs doesn't operate off of anything but water.
That's it. That's
So once people start to understand that, then they can start to understand what they're taking their body through. What I learned about the water is, which I learned anyway through personal training, we lose the taste from water drinking everything else but water. So that's already one big mistake we developed growing up. So once you acquire your taste for water, then you start to know when you're thirsty. But you lose that taste because everything else in your system break down like food.
Right.
So when you're thirsty,
Soft drinks,
all that
Gatorade,
breaks.
Your body thinks
and then you
you're
still wind
eating.
up drinking what?
Right.
Water. So that's the body actually sending you a message, hey, look, all the rest of this is not going to do it. So what you do, you tend to become a creature of habit.
Right.
And you start doing, this is what you do, and then you lose the taste for water.
Okay.
Same like you lose the taste for vegetables and fruits and the things like that, eating McDonald's and all the rest of the garbage. And if you go on The Biggest Loser, all the thing they do is take you back to what you're supposed to eat in the first place and tell you to drink water.
Right. So
water is, to me, half of what's going to get you, even more than half that's going to get you to a healthy point.
Right.
And
so we've been toxifying our body.
And you've been duped.
Soft drinks, energy drinks, thirst quenchers.
All fake substitutes.
All of these
fake substitutes.
Enhancers. When the real enhancers, and I noticed that the difference with the water we're talking about, we always say alkaline oxygen because people question me, well, what do you mean oxygen? Because, you know, doesn't all water have oxygen? Well, I would say before that was true, but now that I see the Sani, Aquafina, you saw the demonstrations that we do and how we present it, and it's not true that all water that we know as far as the scientific makeup is H2O.
Exactly.
But
from a child, you know that.
But if you're adding chlorine, arsenic, lime, and all of the other products, then we're getting something quite different. I think that's probably one of the reasons why most people say, I don't like water.
It's been compromised. The water been compromised and corrupted.
Yeah.
But
because if you really tasted water, you love it. But because we got used to it. Well, yeah, I guess, right. And then I think you're noticing as a trainer, the body wants water.
All the time. Because what you're going to excrete, what you have, you're sweating, perspiration, you know.
I think you also as a trainer know that as you're working out with individuals and yourself, you're building up lactic acid.
All day.
If you're drinking acid water, acidic water like the Sani, Aquafina, Ozarka, Kentwood, these types of waters tend to add to the acid problem. So you're not going to lose any weight because the acid you building up, you can't get rid of.
Exactly.
Now, had you noticed the difference in that elimination process?
Yes. I also learned, as a guy that plays sports and work out, the ability to recuperate is very powerful in anything you do. Finding that endurance. And I'm starting to find myself able to recuperate. Not like a person in his 20, of course not, but able to recuperate better than I ever did before. So that makes, to me, a big difference when I'm playing against guys.
Time.
Right. I'm playing against guys half my age, and they'll say something to me like, they need to get in shape. Because they feel at least the way I'm moving,
right.
then they must not be in
and
shape.
You don't look like you're getting tired.
Right. So, but the reality is that
That's good.
I approach my whole nutrition differently.
That's good.
Now I've added the water. So I've always did good things with eating
Right.
and that, but now it seems like the water is helping me now, and that 75% water that I wasn't drinking.
Right.
Now I feel a little more stronger.
And
I
then,
feel
you
a
know,
little more, a whole lot better.
And I guess you can notice now you were buying stuff anyway.
Anyway,
You were buying Gatorade or Powerade or something to that effect,
All the
or
time.
bottled water. Now you have a machine, a piece of equipment at your home that makes miracle water, alkaline water.
they give me that
Lord have
edge
mercy.
to be able to play. And at the same time,
This is
what it
powerful.
really do for me is make me understand. I understand now clearly how important water really is.
Yeah.
And especially if you get the right water.
Right.
It makes a big difference in how you feel.
I like what you said, the right water.
We have water out here, but if you get the wrong water,
Right.
it's not going to work the way your body needs it to work.
Right.
And I think now that I'm drinking the water, it makes me feel better. I feel excellent. I work out, but now I feel better when I don't feel the pain from all of the working out. And I think with the cells able to rebuild quicker, I feel a whole lot better.
And you know what you're noticing also is the exchange of the cell. The cell is actually able to exchange the fluid, get rid of the waste. And so as the cell gets rid of the waste and we get rid of the waste, urination, elimination, and sweat. That's
Exactly.
the 3 ways we're going to
Exactly.
get rid of toxins out the body. Other than that, I tell people they have to do surgery on you. So if they operate on you, they cut you. So if you operate on yourself, you go to the bathroom and you sweat.
And like you say, once you get the poison in that digestive tract, that's where all of the sickness
Lord have
starts.
mercy. Cold.
And that's where I think the average red-blooded American hasn't really explored what are they really doing to their system.
Right.
Because if you're not even putting water in your system, let's just start there. Everybody know by now you can live longer
Yeah.
without food than you can without water.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, now, if you're not taking care of the most important part, and the food is not able to break down because you don't have water in you, now you're forcing the kidneys and every other part of your body to work harder to try to break down this food. And that's where you have all of this blockage
Blood pressure, heart attack, stroke. So now kidney failure.
Dehydration is one of the big part of how most people get sick.
The whole thing.
Because they really not giving their body what it needs or what it's crying for.
Well, we're going to give Brother Ivan a chance to give you his phone number. Those you want out there looking at our program, give us your number for information on the machine and your training.
You can get in contact with me at 504-201-8920. If you want training, you want a machine, you want the water, you want any way to try to get your health or get yourself back where you want to be. Once again, that's 504-201-8920. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, Brother Ivan, for being on the show on today. You're listening to and watching the Alkaline Oxygen Revolution Network. God bless you. Until next time, tell all your family and friends they need to drink the right water and live. God bless you.
Thank you.
Still having reservations? Still skeptical about alkaline oxygen microclustered ionized water? Dr. Otto Warburg in 1931 discovered the real cause of cancer, acid in the tissues. The 2 causes are acidosis and hypoxia, too much acid and lack of oxygen. He also won 2 Nobel Prizes, proving that cancer cannot live in oxygen but thrive in an acidic environment. Dr. Hiromi Shinya designed and developed a tool used for colonoscopies, endorses and recommends drinking alkaline water. Dr. Horst Filzer, vascular surgeon and inventor of the stents for the heart, endorses and recommends drinking alkaline water. Dr. Dave Carpenter, chiropractor and researcher, along with many other doctors, endorse and recommend drinking alkaline water. Drink the right water and you will taste, see, and feel the difference. It's H2O, real water, with oxygen, water without chemicals, without pollutions. Put your doubts behind you and join the Alkaline Revolution. Call today for presentation, demonstration, and a free water sample. 504-701-4711. That's 504-701-4711.
Now you can drink the water that eagles drink. alkaline oxygenated microclustered water. Come to Whole Water headquarters at 2135 Washington Avenue and pick up your case of 16-ounce bottles of 9.5 alkaline oxygenated water. Now you can stop disease in its track in your body. See you soon at Whole Water headquarters, 2135 Washington Avenue, New Orleans, Louisiana. Phone number is 504-701-4711. That's 504-701-4711. Change your water and change your mind.